When you see a student sleeping in class during lesson, what is your impression of the student's behavior? Most likely we would comment that the student is disinterested, lazy, and unmotivated. Do you know that behavior is a form of communication and behavior does not occur in a vacuum? There is a close relationship between an individual's behavior and his or her surrounding environment. Behavior occurs in response to other events that happen before and after. Events that happen before are called antecedents, and events that happen after are called consequences. This is a part of Functional Behavioral Assessment FBA, the topic for today. FBA is an essential component to positive behavior support. The purpose of FBA is to identify the function behind the behavior. To carry out FBA, having a support team is essential. The team can include teachers, parents, SEN officer, and sometimes counselor. This is to ensure that everyone in the team has the same vested interest. I will be using this case study to illustrate the concept of FBA. Tom is a secondary 2 student who has been diagnosed with dyslexia and ADHD. He has a short attention span and has difficulty sitting still and paying attention during lesson. He repeatedly misbehaves in class and will always find something to play with. For example, when he was playing with magnets during lesson, he refused to put them away, despite several reminders. During math and science lesson, he has demonstrated challenges in cognitive skills. He faces difficulty in comprehending simple instructions and grasping even simple concepts. In terms of numeracy skills, he grapples with performing basic arithmetic calculations. As a result, he would be off task and would zone out or walk around in class. First, let us understand the behavior antecedents and consequences using ABC contingency model. ABC is an acronym for antecedents, behavior, and consequences. We will start with defining the problem behavior. There are 3 criteria. Behavior has to be precise, observable, and measurable. This means there is an operational definition for the behavior. Examples of behavioral descriptions are calling out or blurting answers and comments during whole class instruction, refusing to follow teacher's instruction, tapping a pencil repeatedly on the table, and being physically aggressive by hitting other students. Problem behavior can be classified into 4 categories. They are disruptive behavior, such as off-seat and off-task, defiance such as refusal to take instructions, outbursts such as crying loudly, screaming, shouting, threatening, and banging table. Physical aggression, such as hitting and throwing objects. Students may have many behavioral needs. It is impossible to target all behaviors at the same time. The highest priority is given to behaviors that pose danger to the student or others or damage property. Comparatively, behaviors that are irritating but not dangerous have lower priority. After we identify the problem behavior, we define the target behavior, which is the specified behavior selected for change. Why do we need to define the target behavior? The rationale is to collect data to evaluate the behavior in terms of frequency, duration, and intensity. After collection of data, it is important to understand the behavior. Knowing the behavior doesn't mean we understand the behavior. Next, we will look at the antecedents, which are the fast triggers. What are the fast triggers that led to the problem behavior? Examples of fast triggers typically observed in schools are when given a specific assignment, when being teased, called names, or verbally abused or berated, when student is a victim of physical aggression, threat, or provocation, when student experiences frustration or failure on a task, when task demand exceeds perceived or actual capacity, when interacting with a specific person, teacher, peer, and when being reprimanded or redirected. This table illustrates the antecedents of the problem behaviors. There are also setting events or slow triggers affecting students. This table illustrates both the fast and slow triggers of the problem behaviors. Behaviors persist because it serves a function for the individual. What are the functions of behavior? Functions of behavior are classified according to SEAT. S refers to sensory needs. E refers to escaping or avoiding demands. A refers to gaining peer or teacher's attention, including desire for control, justice, revenge. T refers to obtaining tangible items or opportunities. This table illustrates the fast and slow triggers and consequences of the problem behaviors. Based on the consequences of Tom's behavior, he gets to escape from completing tasks and play his magnets. We have analyzed the fast and slow triggers along with behavior consequences. The next step is to formulate a behavior intervention plan. This will be shown in the next video.